Podcast. Hello. Before I start this Powell broadcast, there's a couple things you should know. In Season 2, we have a lot more in store than we had in Season 1. For example, we now have a list of things we want to go through in the entire podcast. This one won't follow the list because, of course, I'm telling you. But here's how it goes. Number 1, intro. Number 2, news updates. Number 3, the interview. Number 4, new laws. Number 5, word of the day. Number 6, talk about foreign policy. Number 7, Powell facts. Number 8, take and answer questions. And number 9, the outro. Hey, I'm sitting down here tonight with
Nate Curry.
So I hear rumors that the Central Valley is no longer part of Powell. Are any of these true?
Yeah, that one rumor's true. Franco, the owner of Central Valley, is no longer a part of Powell. He has pledged his allegiance to Canada, so we no longer have rights over Central Valley. But in compensation that, we have a new province called the Western Woodlands. I believe it's like 18 acres, and the guy's name I think is like William, and he's our Secretary of State now, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's really interesting. So he's going to be managing our affairs? Making sure we don't be flooded with things?
Yeah, I think so.
Last question. When's Harvest Fest? Because I remember the Secretary of State, William, telling us that he decided to move events back, and this makes sense, seeing as we had so much planned. But when has Harvest Fest been moved to?
Well, yeah, William was kind of planning to kind of like spread everything out so it wasn't all just clumped in a couple months. So I think he moved it to October, somewhere like near Halloween, like in the 20s of October.
Oh, okay, that sounds very good.
So yeah, that should be fun.
And I hear that the nation of Carloso has been invited.
Oh, yeah, I think we're going to have like a feast or something with them, right?
Oh, yes. Well, what I heard was that there would be
Via
a video chat
yeah.
or a call.
Yeah,
so,
I think so.
Carloso, if you're watching this, please contact us.
So Callum, apparently, on this show, you always do a word of the day, which is a word Powell declares to, like, invent, per se. So, you're obviously going to do that. So, what is the word of the day for this podcast?
Well, that's a good question, especially seeing as I am the founder of the Powell Dictionary Fund. So, the word of the day is indeclarance. Indeclarance means independence, but it also means declaring it. So, you could say, for example, I indeclarance Powell, meaning I declare it a nation, and it's independent.
How many times do you think that would actually be used in a real-life scenario, Callum?
Well, we've already used it once, which makes it useful.
This has been a Powell podcast with Callum and Nate.